Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Girls Interrupted. Thank you so much for listening to our show, and please remember to follow us on all of our social media, which can be found in the description box below. If you like what you hear, we really need your help. Please remember to comment, review, share, and subscribe to our show. That would really help us a lot with getting our feet off the ground. Okay, enough of all that. Let's talk movies.
Hello, yes, welcome back.
Welcome to another episode of Girls Interrupted. We are the girls. I'm Shannon.
I'm Annie.
We review movies and we talk about them in regards to race, diversity, gender, all that stuff, right?
All of it.
Yeah. Every single thing of it.
Every little single thing.
And a lot of new news. Our website is up and running. You can go on there to see our rating scale. It's called Rating to Exhale, of course. You can add your own reviews. You can look at our past episodes. So please just go on there, check it out, and don't forget to subscribe and stuff. Category today is pop stars trying to act. Correct? I think that was the category, right?
Yeah. Pop stars trying to act.
Pop stars trying to act. I mean, we could have done a lot with this, but
we didn't.
I mean, it also could have been like rags to riches kind of stories.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
So Annie's got model behavior. Your pop star is Justin Timberlake, huh? That's your. He did a good job. There's no trying with Justin. Yeah, Justin he's one of those who crosses over. Yeah. Okay, and then mine is Mariah Carey. Her glitter. Yes, it's time for me to stand on my soapbox and talk about how good glitter is and how little recognition it gets. And I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm sorry, it doesn't get enough recognition.
I mean, let me just start.
We're going to give it its spotlight now.
If people love The Room, right, as much as they do, and that's a bad movie, why can't we appreciate glitter in its bad moviness?
I agree.
Because it's a black
Shannon.
woman? Because it's a black woman?
Probably.
Because it's made by black people?
Let's be real. I mean, duh. All of the above. Because this is America.
I mean, even rewatching it today, it's got its moments. Like I don't know.
Oh,
maybe it's just
agree.
Me.
I was moved. There were moments I was moved in glitter.
There were moments of movement. Yes.
Moments of movement.
Yes, I'm just like salty because I don't know. I just had so many white men, tell me how bad this movie is and like laugh at me when I talk about it and stuff like that. So, you know what? I'm upset. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna go first. Glitter. So, if you don't want to hear about glitter, this is not the episode for you. Okay, so we've got Mariah Carey's fake biopic. She kind of wanted it to be a biopic. Can you believe that?
That's adorable.
She is from I'm pretty sure Mariah Carey's from New York City, but she's not an orphan by any means, and didn't meet DaBrat in an orphanage. That's not how they met. No. Yeah, she's from New York City.
Are they actually friends? IRL?
Her and DaBrat? I'm
yeah,
sure.
like besties.
I don't know if they're besties.
But
I don't know. I don't even know if any songs of them together, but I could be totally just not listening.
Just not listening. So,
Glitter, 2001, directed by Vondie Curtis Hall, screenplay by Kate Lanier, and story by Cheryl L. West. Okay, so we got some women. We got women in there. Incredible soundtrack. Incredible soundtrack, like funk 70s, 80s vibes, right? Did you like the soundtrack?
I loved the soundtrack. I was grooving the whole movie.
$22 million budget. The box office brought in $5.27 million.
Wait, say that one more time?
Budget of...
Sips
Budget of $22 million. The box office, and maybe this is just America, the box office brought in $5.27 million.
Yeah, I feel like that's just America. Because also, like, think about advertising back then.
Yeah, but also listen, this movie came out, okay, I have a lot of connection to this movie, right? So I turned 10. This movie came out on my birthday, September 21st, 2001. It came out on my birthday. My mom took me and, like, 8 other 10-year-old girls to the movie theater. We had the entire theater to ourselves, and we're running up and down the seats. So I'm really connected to this movie. But listen, this is September 21st, 2001, 10 days after 9/11. So, of course, no one's at the theater. I mean, Mariah Carey blames the failure in this movie on 9/11. I don't know if all that is true. But
yeah, that's that's one of those, well, that's one way to see it.
9/11 was an inside job just to ruin Mariah Carey's trajectory. Like, this is not fair. We need to go back and get reparations for this.
But you're right, no one was in the theater. Well, you know what? Maybe this episode will help bring it back. We're going to make it a cult classic,
This
y'all.
is a grassroots... It should be a cult classic. That should be its status.
It should be a cult classic. It really should be. I see no reason why it should not be a cult classic. It's got all the
soundtrack is there.
Soundtrack, the clothes. I find every cult classic has wonderful style.
Yeah.
She was so
club
cute.
Scenes were so great.
Mariah Carey is really endearing in this movie. Like, every scene I was like, everyone stop being mean to her, taking advantage of her.
She was doing so much for the chubby cheek, doe-eyed community. She was doing so much. Like, I personally felt like she did that. Mariah Carey, thank you for making this movie. I don't know if you know how much it impacted little old me, but it did, and thank you. Thank you,
I didn't
Mariah.
know that shit. I thought it came out on your B-Day.
On my B-Day.
On your B-Day. I didn't know you had
10 days.
glitter B-Day.
Post.
Glitter. Mariah Carey, since you're listening to our podcast.
Yeah, since you're out there bored,
This movie might have molded Shannon.
You made me who I am. You made me
glitter,
who I am.
Yeah. Glitter. This girl is glitter everything.
But let's talk about the glitter, because there were several scenes where they were trying to allude to glitter, but it wasn't glitter. It was like confetti or lights or something like that. Because glitter is very small. And I guess they were trying to go off of the thing like, sparkle. I guess they were trying to make a story like Sparkle.
Yes, but it's just like...
Yeah, just like and this is actually kind of...
Glitter is a very specific thing.
I say this every episode. This is one of my, like, favorite genres. Like, women in media, like, women in, like, musicians, I guess, and their, like, rise to stardom, because sometimes it's actors, too. But, like, women in the entertainment industry.
Born?
What is that one? I don't know that one.
Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
What is that?
That's coming out.
She's playing a star?
Yep. That's discovered by Bradley Cooper, who's going to be a country singer, and she's going to be a country singer star.
I don't really like the cut of Bradley Cooper's jib. The cut of his
and
jib.
Also, Bradley Cooper is directing it, so we'll see about that one.
Okay,
we should throw in some movies. Okay, yeah, go ahead. This
Rotten
is
Tomatoes.
favorite genre.
Rotten Tomatoes hates this movie with a fiery, glittery passion.
I guessed preemptively, but she already told me what the story is.
It's got a 7%. 7. The audience says 45, which is more like it. I think.
Yeah, much more like it. Who
7.
Fucking 7% again. Rotten Tomatoes. Old white dudes, probably.
White man. Somebody wrote glitter lacks sparkle. You know what? I want to fight.
Yeah, I want to fight.
Then someone else wrote a guilty pleasure. I'm going to find them. I know. I want to be in the glitter cult. What are they?
What a better cult than that?
Yeah.
Glitter cult.
I think glitter, if you like glitter, it means you have taste. Like, you have a higher palate. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just want to sparkle.
Okay, thank you for letting me talk bullshit. Okay, let me get into this. So, oops. So this film was originally going to be called All Things Glitter or something like that. All That Glitters. But I guess you shortened it to Glitter.
I like the shortening.
Glitter, yeah, you know. Just drop it. All right, so here we go. Let's get into our plot. So it starts off in the past, right? Billy's mom is singing in a club. And the mom could sing, no?
The mom was also, like, stunning.
Right?
Yeah.
And she could sing super well.
Ooh, who's this? And also I was like, does this movie take place in the 70s?
I guess this would have had to be the... So it's 1983 in present-day Mariah Carey world. I guess this would have to be, like, the 60s?
Oh, 60s.
Maybe the 70s, yeah? All right. Billy is Mariah Carey's character. Baby Billy is sitting at the bar drinking a glass of milk. I don't know where they...
Her mom was so glam. I wanted her to be glam, but it's okay. I understand.
Like, when I was little, I didn't understand why Mariah Carey had a lily white actress play her as a baby.
Okay, cool. That wasn't just me.
My mom was like, she's just white with messy hair, the little girl.
She looks so Caucasian, right?
She is white. She's fully white. I mean, I guess it is hard to find someone who looks like Mariah, but I don't know.
I felt bad for that actress that had to play her mom.
Oh.
Like, I wonder, like, did she have feelings about that? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. Because, I mean, Mariah is very pale and has, like, I guess white-looking hair, you would say. I mean, I don't know, it's just curly, but
why didn't
she has black features? Like, I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah.
Actress. I don't know.
She's just white with messy hair.
That's what I wrote down. I was like, she looks very Caucasian.
But she sang super well, the little girl. I don't know if that was someone else singing, but it looked good. It looked good. So we're in the bar, right? Mariah's mom is singing, and she brings her daughter up to sing, and they have this moment where they're singing, blah, blah, blah. And you find out that they're, like, they're struggling. They go to the dad who's living in, like, this suburban house, and he barely gives them money, I guess. Whatever. Was that
that's what we were supposed to gather,
right?
I guess, yeah.
Then they go back to their house, and she did not have the Obama burn-proof cigarettes, right? No. Because she's smoking a cigarette and she sets the entire house aflame.
She sets
on fire. And she had a cat already, right? Right? She had the cat. She had the cat. And they do that thing in movies where they're holding the cat. They did this in Girl Interrupted too. I'm like, but I feel like a cat would fight you. You would need one of those little carriers, no? Like so she has the cat. She's holding him, and the mom, like, they have this touching moment because the mom is like sending her off to an orphanage. This has not happened to Mariah Carey, but this is how she wanted her.
Which, like, how that moment did bother me. Like, that was a tragic moment, but, like, I don't know. It was.
Like, it's a lot. I mean,
it was a lot.
It's overdramatic, but it could still be a cult classic. It could still be a cult classic.
Of course,
because she's like,
no.
I guess she, like,
cult
can't afford her.
Make sense.
Yeah, hackers. Yeah, I guess she's, like, trying to afford. She can't afford her, and she's like making all. I guess she was drinking and, like, made this bad decision or whatever, and she's like, okay, I'm giving her up for adoption, whatever. So she meets Billy. Her friends. She meets her friends. So she has one Latina friend, Roxanne, and another black friend who grows up to be DaBrat. God, I don't even know DaBrat's name. I just know it's DaBrat. I'm just going to call her DaBrat. Okay.
You mean in the movie,
so, yeah. So she goes up to her, and Roxanne is like, you Puerto Rican? And then she's like, I'm mixed.
Yeah.
Yes. And that spawns a friendship. So now they're 1983. They're best friends. All three of them, they live together. They have the same cat. That cat is very old by now, I'm sure. Like, how old is the cat?
That cat is ancient. That cat is on its 8th life.
Okay, so the next scene, they are in these amazing leopard costumes.
Oh my god, they were
in the club, the three of them. And I guess they're like, so cute. I guess they are go-go dancers or some kind of, like, girl group. They didn't say anything about singing, but I guess they're just dancing at this point. They're at the club.
Yeah.
All right. So Terrence Howard is Timothy Walker in this movie, and I guess he's supposed to be like this creepy, kind of sketchy guy who is trying to get rich off his girlfriend, trying to make her like a superstar. Is that what you got?
Yes.
Is that the vibe you got?
And yeah. I've seen that actress, or is she a model? I've seen that girl before. Silk.
I looked her up. I've only seen her as a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race, but she's like,
LOL.
She's an Indian
actress. What? I think I've seen her on the Food Network.
Oh, I think that was right too. I think that was in her little Wikipedia thingy.
Okay. Fine.
But yeah, she was definitely on RuPaul, and I was like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she is she is really beautiful.
She's really beautiful. Yeah. Actually, that's going to come up. No, that's not going to come up. Yeah, never mind. So she's beautiful. Yes. So, Timothy Walker wants them to sing backup for his girlfriend Silk, right? The beautiful Food Network RuPaul model, actress, whatever. So they start singing backup, and then Terrence Howard notices that Mariah Carey has an angelic dog whistle voice. So he starts ghosting her, the 83 version of ghosting her, right? Not like
he's singing in
Tinder
the rain
ghosting.
to her.
Is that what that is?
Yes. That's
what happened to him singing in the rain?
That's what the whole movie's about. Like this, it's about when film got sound and a silent film actress had an awful voice, both talking and speaking, or singing and speaking, and so Debbie Reynolds was her like on-screen voice.
Oh my god. Okay. He's singing in the rain to her.
Yeah, which is not fair to do to Mariah.
So he uses Mariah Carey's voice as Silk. Kind of like The Little Mermaid too, right? So he uses her voice as Silk. Yeah. So Silk has this incredible voice now, and everyone's like looking to promote her or whatever. So, and Mariah Carey has these awesome overalls in the scene where they're like green overalls. They're like kind of satiny, and then she has like this very sheer shirt underneath. Yeah, it was a look. Anyway, so next is like an awesome club kid party scene, and like super 1980s New York club, awesome costumes. They're dancing, blah blah blah. The DJ, we meet the DJ. His name is Dice, and it's what did I say? Max Beesley, and he's a British actor. Beesley, yeah, also, he looks like a Beesley, doesn't he?
Dice, LOL.
Dice. That's perfect.
I just think of like the when I hear Dice in the context of this movie, I think of like Fuzzy Dice that you put in like the car window. Yeah,
I like that. Fuzzy Dice would have been a better nickname. Okay, if I'm in this movie, like a remake, I'm gonna be Fuzzy Dice. If I ever get rich, I'm gonna put all my money into a glitter remake. I'm gonna be Dice and Billy. You know what? Do it. I'm gonna be both.
You can hybrid these two movies. You can be yourself in both roles and be those two roles.
Like a clownfish. Yes, I like it. So Dice is the DJ, and somebody comes up to him, and they're like, "Play this new Silk, blah blah blah." And then I wrote down, "It must be satin because it don't sound like silk." That would have been a really good line. Missed opportunity to the glitter writers because he's like, "This is silk, doesn't sound like them." Oh my god! So he plays it, and well, he starts the song, and then they start singing. So I guess they were just gonna do a fake singing, right? I guess it's like lip syncing.
Yeah,
I mean, she's obviously lip syncing. It's not her, but I don't know, whatever. So he starts playing the music in that little tape, but then they start a performance as well. And Silk is performing, and the girls are behind her. Mariah Carey's in the middle, looking cute. But they're all, like, dressed in workout clothes, so I was like, this is a little lazy. But, I mean, it was cute. It was, like, super... It was kind of 70s. She had, like, those Three's Company shorts on.
Yeah, I liked the little outfits. That hat was cute.
Yeah.
No?
And so after their performance or whatever, Dice goes up to Silk and he's like, "Oh my god, you sound so good, blah, blah, blah." And then somebody comes up to take a picture of all four of them, Silk and Mariah Carey and her crew. And then Silk is like, "No, they're just backup, blah, blah, blah." And then Mariah Carey like flounces off, and she's like showing off to the most. Like, she's showing off, she's doing the most, and just like hitting all her dog notes. She's like, "Oh, I'm back up, biatch." No.
Yeah, like, excuse me, if I'm not even gonna get in the picture.
I'm Mariah
la, la,
Carey.
La, la, la. It was amazing.
It was so good.
The best burn. So then, and then...
Yeah, okay, so she shows off, and Dice is like, "Oh my god.
OMG.
Bitch, that wasn't you, that was Mariah." So he, like, chases after Mariah, and mayhem ensues. All right, here we go. She follows Dice Oh, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I was like, was Mark Wahlberg taken or was he busy? Because Dice's whole like thing is like he's like from Boston, right?
I can't believe that guy's British. I guess his accent's pretty good, but you're right. It's like, okay.
It's a very, because, you know, like...
Why couldn't that character just have been British?
The Boston accent, they talk like toddlers a little bit to me.
Yeah,
that's how
why make him have that accent?
They talk like, yeah, or that's my New Jersey. I don't know, I conflate them. But, yeah, Mark Wahlberg was definitely Max Beesley's...
Marky Mark.
His inspiration. I guess Mark Wahlberg would have been too busy. 2001, he would have been too big, huh?
Good vibration. I don't know when he was his peak.
How dare he turn down Mariah Carey, you know?
Yeah, honestly rude.
Yeah. Well, oh, and this was my PSA. Don't date DJs. It's just not worth it, guys. Okay?
All
right,
why
so Dice...
Why do you give us this advice?
It's just, you know, from personal experience, they just, like, they want to hog the aux cord all the time.
Yeah.
Dice wants to see Billy's best. Because she's like, he's... Ooh, this is when I talk... Yeah. He was like, they're taking the best of you. Don't let them do that to you, Mariah Carey. And she's like, you think that was the best of me? So he starts this freestyle battle, and he like goes around to all these other people. They're like doing that hippity hoppity, you know, 80s rap, and then he gets to Mariah, and she's like, who, me? She like plays coy, and he's like, give me the best of you. And I immediately thought of the Foo Fighters, so I would have been like super excited if she had done yeah, no fool. Is someone giving the best to you? So Mariah, I want to hear Mariah Carey's version of the best of you. I'm waiting on my toes, tippy toes. I'm waiting. She hits her Mariah Carey dog whistle note.
Yes, she does. She gets
That's
way
the
up
best
there.
of her. Wait, gotta get in there.
Yes.
Who knows what she said? Who knows? I had captions on. I still don't know, but it sounded so good. God, the best of her.
I love it when captions. I know they probably didn't do it for this, but I love it when captions do question marks. It's the funniest fucking thing.
If I'm ever in a movie, like
it's usually
just
like,
gonna be me mumbling, and that's what it's gonna
whenever
be.
I've seen that happen, it's usually like it's been in Texas, and it's been some poor redneck with no teeth, and they're like, "What is this person?"
Aww,
sorry,
you gotta go to Mint Dentistry. Mint Dentistry is all about it.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
sorry, that was rude. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Dog whistle note. DaBrat is dancing, and it's so cute. We said we wanted more DaBrat, right?
Yes,
more of the friends.
Yes, more of the friends. They were so funny. So put that in the remake too. Like
they were good.
They were the comic relief. This movie.
They were not the issue.
I bet if they were in this more and it was a little more comedy influenced in those parts, like maybe this could have been like a hit.
Maybe it could have been an 8 instead of a 7.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
So Dice pulls her aside. He's like, you know what, Dog Whistle? I want to work with you. I want to be your producer, blah, blah, blah. And
it just registered that you said Dog Whistle. Oh, my God.
You know what, Dog Whistle? I need it. I need the voice. Billy is not sure. She's like, she thinks he's coming on to her, I think, pretty much.
Yes.
And she doesn't trust people. And then he wants to take her from Timothy. And Timothy at this point, I guess, I feel like they hadn't gotten any money yet, so I don't know why this is such a big deal. I'm sure he's not paying her yet, right?
Because he knows that's $1 million voice
cow.
right there.
A cash cow.
Yeah.
All right, so Timothy and Dice meet up. Oh, wait, no. She explodes glitter, right? But this is where it wasn't... This is where they were trying to get at glitter, but it wasn't really glitter. It was lights, right? Because lights are big. It went like, boom. Glitter. Not glitter. Glitter is very small. Glitter. The effect is not going to be big. Okay, so Timothy and Dice meet up, and Timothy's like, yo, $100,000 for her. Point blank. And Dice is like,
honestly,
okay.
That's a good deal, because like, he could have asked for a lot more. Mariah's really talented.
It's Mariah.
Mariah.
Me and Mariah. go back like babies and pacifiers. Okay, so she's in the studio. Next scene, killing it. Performance montage. Let me give my little rant about montages.
I like but
I think a montage is kind of bad writing. I like a makeover montage, but like montages to like show relationships being built or to show like ground being covered is kind of lazy. Like it's just like we watch the montage and we're supposed to believe like, oh, she's famous now. Like,
yeah.
No, you missed some steps. We need some more. I mean, it's fine, whatever. So they go to a club and people are trying to sign her, but Dice is like, no, just trust me. Don't go for that little label. You gotta wait, because she's ready to like hop at any label that comes her way. Which, okay, I mean, I guess he's kind of right. But then the next scene, they go to this club and there's a beautiful Grace Jones like DJ with awesome makeup.
Her
right?
Makeup is perfect. I loved her.
I wanted more of her story. Like,
I
wish she had been Dice. That would be so great.
Honestly,
why can't she be Dice?
Like the way they like framed that little scene, I don't know. I kind of was expecting more from her.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way they set that up. I thought it
What's
was
her
a setup.
story?
I don't know. She was amazing though, and that costume was dope.
Yeah, she looks so good. All right, so the DJ, the Grace Jones DJ, plays Billy's song, and there's like some big shot A&R executives there. And they like it. She gets signed. She goes on a celebration dinner with Dice, which, if it's a celebration, why aren't the other friends being invited? Mm-hmm. So then Mariah's like, oh, it's not. Mariah doesn't know if it's a date. The friends think it's a date. Dice says it's not a date, but he brings a red rose.
He brings a red rose, and he brings her back to his place.
Yeah, and she looks like a snack. And they have escargot, and she makes a funny joke about escargot or whatever.
Her clutch matches
and
her pink dress.
She looks a little Barbie. So he says he has to go like pick something up from her house, and then she's like, no, Tinder guys tell me that all the time, and that just like they want me to sit on their sofa and like they want to make out with me. That's what that means. And then he's like, no, that's not what I mean. Just 5 minutes or whatever. So she goes up. And then they kiss and they make out and then they have sex. So it was a Tinder.
It was a date
plan.
Which honestly upsets me because
plan
she
of attack.
just wanted to just let this woman do her business. Goodness.
I mean, she initiates the kiss. I don't know about all that extra stuff, but
honestly, I guess he did see her potential if we are like following the plot lines.
You believed in me.
What?
So bring it on. Let's bring it on. You believed in me.
You believed in me. Yes. Yes, he believed in her.
Anytime I can bring up Kirsten Caroline Dunst, I will. Okay, so then there's like cheesy after sex dialogue where he's like, you're different. And then she's like, I can't trust people. And blah, blah. I mean, that was bad writing there. Okay, so... But up until then, we've been going strong. Like, okay, cheesy opening, cheesy right now, but the rest has been amazing. The beginning of this movie is really strong.
Why? I honestly, like, actually, you're right. Like, if it didn't have the beginning, it would have been a stronger movie. Why did it have that beginning? It was so strange. Why did they think we needed that? Her struggle for success, it's still just as valid and just as hard without her being an orphan.
Okay, so they hook up. So the next scene, Mariah Carey's in the studio and she hates the beat. And Dice is like, he's in the on the producer side, and he's like, you know what? Cut all that extra shit out. And then the song is like perfect. So I really wish I could be a producer because that seems so easy, Just cut all that extra stuff out. And then the song is, oh, now it's good. Okay. And then, this is when I started noticing the splatches of glitter on her. So she has like, I think at this point it's on her shoulders. And I told you, I thought maybe it could be nail polish. What do you think? Or maybe like eyeshadow?
Yeah, it's something that like definitely stays on well.
It's very pigmented. And it looks like a swatch of makeup almost.
Yeah, it's like it almost looks like she took her thumb and just went.
Yeah. Hey,
right?
glitter.
I like it though. It's so pretty.
Chefs do that, right? Chefs do that. With a spoon, not with their thumb. A smear. Yeah, of like a sauce.
You're right. Make it look fancy. And
stuff. Okay, so she's on the radio for the first time, and they're in a cab, and Dice is like super extra. He like stops the cab so that they can dance. And he's like, they're running all over the place. They call DaBrat and Roxana home, and they're like, oh my God. And then this is where we have a transition again. But again, it's not glitter. It's confetti.
It's confetti.
It's confetti. It's not glitter.
It's not glitter.
So confetti is falling, and we're on set. And the director's really funny. He's like, we ask ourselves, is she white? Is she black? We don't know. Which is what I ask myself about Mariah Carey. Do we know? We know. We don't know. But, so...
The guy was so...
Yeah, he was cringy, but...
And really mean to her adorable friends.
I think it was a accurate character, though.
Oh my God, yeah, no. 100%.
Yeah, so he's like controlling the shoot, and he doesn't want the friends to be in the backup, and he doesn't want them to be the backup dancers. He wants her to be practically naked on stage, and then Dice actually makes the friends leave, and then Billy hates the bikini that she's wearing, and these weird like macho dancers come out, these caveman dancers, and they're all over her. This is a weird video. It's not a good video. What's your do you have a favorite music video?
Like
in the world.
No, in the world.
I would say Rihanna's "We Found Love."
Oh yeah, that's a really cute one. I liked the No Strings Attached music video.
Oh, where they're puppets. Smart.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh hey, my movie's Justin Timberlake.
We love the Blow music video, right? I just went to a party at Funplex. I'm excited. And they did not play Blow. Very missed opportunity. I'm upset. Yeah. Fall Out Boy from other Sugar We're Going Down, where they had those weird heads on. That's that one, right? Or is that Grand Theft Autumn? I don't know.
I think you're right. I think that's Sugar.
Patrick could sing. Patrick can sing.
He still can sing.
Mumble
They're
Queen.
out music.
Patrick can sing today. Today. At this time.
I love you, Patrick. Stop.
Hey. So they leave the video shoot, and she takes her friends shopping, I guess, to like make up to them. Even though, would she have money at this point, right? I don't know.
Wait, what?
Would she have money at this point? She hasn't put any albums out.
But
maybe in advance. Maybe in advance.
The montage.
Okay.
She got famous.
The
in
montage.
that
Sure.
2-minute
She's
montage.
famous now. She's on the right.
That was supposed to be months and months of hard work. Accumulated fans.
So she talks to her publicist about her photo shoot. And Dice, this is where she's looking at the pictures, and Dice like hates all of them because like her skin is showing, which is like, but she's gonna be a singer. She's gonna have risque. Yeah, and she looks good. So he's like starting to get like jealous and weird, but in a way,
like, that gross like slut shaming.
Yeah, he's like, she looks slutty.
Yeah,
but I don't. Okay, imagine if Silk's career had taken off. Would Terrence Howard have said this about Silk?
Exactly. No, I don't think so. I think Terrence Howard would have been like,
show more skin.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess we're supposed to think that Dice really likes her, but that's not the way that you show that you really like someone, okay? She's a free woman. She can do it's her career. It's fine.
She can do
and she looked good. Yes. Stop getting jealous.
She liked the photos.
Yeah.
You could kind of tell she was like,
I look good.
Yeah, exactly.
Dice is insecure is what I wrote down. So, Terrence Howard shows up for his money because Mariah Carey was worth $100,000 to him, 100 sacks. And
which honestly, that is a bargain price for Mariah.
Dice is yes, because she could do no wrong.
She could do no wrong. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Well, she can do wrong, but
oh yeah, she did.
But not in this movie. So Dice is like, that deal was bullshit, and you know it. When you don't have food, let me know. So I guess when you don't have food, let me know. That doesn't really make sense either, though. But I want food for the future.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I did. That was. You
could pay me a little something, like.
It's like, yeah, no, that logic is not.
I don't agree with you, Dice. But Billy buys Dice a piano, and he asks her to move in. Okay, so which I guess he was like trying to get control of the situation because you could tell he's insecure at this point. She starts going through her mom's stuff, and she gets sad, and they bond. I think they like cry while she's like in the bathroom or something. Anyways, Billy writes
Yeah, that was a really weird makeout.
It was.
Scene.
Yeah.
That's we're talking about the same one, right?
Yes.
For the on the floor.
I feel like the most. Okay.
The angle was really weird. I was like, this looks like porn.
Let's rewrite this movie together. So we're taking out the mom story because it doesn't work. She can still be an orphan. We can start off in the orphanage. Okay, fine. Although they could just be friends. They could just be friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a girl group. I mean, that's enough. You're friends. You're a girl group. You're doing all this blah. And I say we don't need Dice. Let's go back to that Grace Jones DJ. You guys meet up and you change the world.
Yes.
That's our rewrite. Okay, perfect. So, oops, dropped my pencil. Okay. Billy writes Reflections, which I love. I love Reflections. That was the last song she sings in the movie. No, is it? No, it's not. No, sorry. I'm lying.
What's that one called?
Never Too Far. Never Too Far.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy this soundtrack again because I used to own it, but I don't own it anymore.
Oh my god, did you own like a CD?
I owned a CD, a physical CD. It was pink. It was awesome.
I miss my CD books.
Dice hears her singing it, so Billy writes Reflections and Dice hears her singing it. Right. And he's like, oh, she's sad, blah, blah. So Billy goes to an office to find her mother. Oh, yeah, she goes to an office to find her mother, but their records are incomplete. Surprise, surprise. What are our tax dollars paying for?
Ugh.
Not the records of Mariah Carey's mother, obviously.
Not any records.
So, okay, the record executives of her album or whatever, they say she needs a duet with someone famous, you know, like a Ed Sheeran, imagine. A John Legend. Get out there. Get your name out there. The execs hate all of her songs. And we find out that they were like, Dice produced all of them, of course. So they hate this sound. They hate Dice. Is that what we're getting at?
Yeah, it's not Mariah.
They hate Dice.
They hate his sound.
Yeah. So,
which again, we don't need Dice.
We don't need Dice. We don't need Dice. She books an award show, so she's gonna like perform at an award show. So there's a scene of her going to go rehearse, and then there's a scene of Dice fucking around with some jazz band in his apartment. We're like, what are we supposed to get from that?
Yes, we get it.
He's like, no, it's like this. It's like, that's my best Boston accent. It's like this. And he shows the guy, and then he does it.
Why did they make him
Bostonian? Bostonite?
Yeah.
I don't. He could have been British. There's so many British people in music movies.
Yeah.
There's always a British producer or agent or something like that.
So strange.
And it works. Billy goes to the rehearsal for the award show, and she meets Eric Benet, Halle Berry's ex. And
he's very handsome.
He looks. I looked him up recently. He does not look like that anymore, but he looks great in this movie. Shout out to you.
And he's actually a musician, right?
Yeah, he's a musician. But I'm pretty sure he cheated on Halle, so we don't. Halle has had some bad romances. Let's go on. Billy's on TV in her pink outfit. Yeah, she's had some. We're going back. She's had some hard times. Billy's on TV in her pink outfit with a fuzzy boa, looking incredible. Yes. I love this Barbie look. Whatever we're doing. If you want to talk about original Black Barbie, sorry, Nikki. So Dice has his. Ooh, and Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj hate each other.
Do they?
They do.
Why?
They were on American Idol together, and they just hate each other. They fought all the time.
Oh my God, why?
I don't know.
They're not even close to the same age, really.
I do not know.
Have that much beef.
But oof, they do not like each other. Dice has his chest out.
Too many queens in the kitchen.
¿Por qué? Why is his chest out?
Yeah, Dice. We don't want to see that.
It's Why? Not. You're not even like. It's not even like washboard abs.
It's just like hairless
skin.
Yeah.
The friends are getting ready for the party. Someone wants to put, I kind of love this scene. So like a movie producer comes up, he's like, Billy, I want to put you in a movie, blah, blah, blah. And then Dice rolls up and he's like, I've always wanted to what's it called? I've always wanted to do movie soundtracks, not soundtracks.
Like scores.
Scores.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do movie scores. And then he's like, the producer's like, okay, I'm sure you will one day. And then, nice to meet you, Deuce. And he walks up.
Honestly, though, like, that's what you get. Like, this is your woman's thing. Like, honestly.
Dice is not in his lane right now. He's not being supportive.
Right?
He's stepping on her toes. He's not being supportive. He's out there trying to he's like out there trying to plug himself, but he needs to understand that she's his artist.
Yeah.
Like, would he have done that if they weren't dating?
Yeah, and you know, if it was flipped, he would have been freaking out.
Yeah, and she would never.
Well, yeah, she would never do that if it was.
Yeah.
His. But like, yeah, if it was flipped though, he would freak the fuck out.
That is so disrespectful. It's disrespectful. That's just.
It's so male.
With your chest out, at least put your chest in.
Chest out.
Have some shame.
Shame.
So
shame.
Billy meets Eric Benet. They like shake hands, and Eric Benet is kind of flirty, but like nothing comes of it. So Dice gets jealous, but Eric Benet basically is like, I want to work with you. Like, we should like do a song together. Something like that. And he is kind of laying it on a little thick, but that's...
Yeah, even I was like, getting annoyed. Like,
in a way that...
work with him either.
Yeah, Eric Benet would not talk to Dice that way, so...
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But men are just weird. In all industries, men are weird like that.
They're just so strange.
They do things they wouldn't do with, hetero men or whatever. Anyway, so, blah, blah. Patriarchy. I wrote that. Patriarchy. They fight... Oh, Billy and Dice fight because Dice makes her leave. He makes her leave the party. They start fighting, and there's an awkward limo ride home with Dice, Billy, and the friends. I know. DaBrat, like, DaBrat is like, I have connections to make. I'll see you later, girl. Like,
yeah.
No, they take
also,
the ride
Mariah
home.
Shouldn't have left either, honestly. Like, if he wants to be grumpy and go sulk, go.
Yeah,
grumpy and
he
sulk.
kind of strong-armed her.
Not.
He kind of strong-armed her. And you could tell she's like, I'm really dissecting glitter here. You could tell she has like a hard time trusting people. And she's like trying to let this stupid Bostonian in. No offense to Boston. But this particular Bostonian is dumb. Mm-hmm. Anyways. So, Dice calls DaBrat fat.
In the most like derogatory way, too.
Yeah.
And he's like really offensive to the other friend as well.
Yeah, he calls the other friend a roach bag, which is not a slur that I know, but that sounds...
Whoa!
That's coming from a white man with his his chest out. It sounds racially motivated. No, a roach bag.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Or at least it's like saying that she's low class or something like that. When he has a studio apartment too.
It's something.
He has a studio apartment too. Anyways.
Yeah, they all started in the same fucking club, fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Billy, the girls get out of the limo, and they're, like, holding the door for Mariah, but she doesn't get out.
Mistake.
She doesn't get out. She should have got out. Rewriting the movie, she gets out, okay?
Yes.
She sees her mom she thinks there's a scene where she's, like, crying, and Dice apologizes. And, this is where they had that weird crying, kissing scene. So there's more than one weird crying, cuddling scene. But this is where they're, like, kissing and crying.
This is the one I was thinking of, where it's, like, at a really weird angle.
Kissing and crying.
And they're on the floor of, a bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Billy's walking, and she thinks she sees her mom on the street, but it's just, like, a singing homeless woman.
I was like, that was only 5 minutes.
Okay, we're taking out the mom thing completely. Okay, so, because this is like, what are you doing? Tim gets into their house. Oh, Tim breaks into the house, and he's like, he intimidates Billy. Dice finds out and goes after him, and Dice, like, Mariah Carey, okay, so, Mariah's not there when Dice goes after him. Mariah is backstage at a Saturday Night Live type thing, and she's like, I need some honey for my throat. And then she finds out that
her warm up is just honey
and then she finds out that Dice is in jail because he beat Terrence Howard's ass. In what world would we believe that would happen.
This extremely fictional one.
Where confetti is glitter. Okay.
Confetti is.
She bails Dice out of jail. She slaps Dice because he brings up her mom. She takes the cat. I wrote down, how old is the cat? I don't know. She takes the cat to the friend's house, and they take her back. There's a sad montage. She records her duet with Eric Benet, and I wrote down, I am Mariah's finger point, because you know how she likes to like hold her ear and like point the notes that she's like, I'm going, you know, a pointer sister, right? That's the note I'm hitting, and watch me follow it down. And
you
then,
know what? That actually is like, not to be. Well, never mind.
Does it help?
But that is like my voice teacher would say to do that sometimes, because it does help you like.
Mariah does it like
there, yeah. If you like use a hand gesture.
It's aesthetically pleasing and functional. I'm sure, because she
makes it beautiful.
She shoots.
Yeah,
she does not miss.
Eyebrows help if you're a singer. That helps you not be flat.
What, like moving them?
Yeah, like if you haven't, yeah.
So can Whoopi Goldberg sing if she doesn't have eyebrows?
LOL. No, I just mean like lifting that muscle. Wait, does she?
She doesn't have eyebrows.
She doesn't?
No. But she always wears glasses, so it's hard to see. Okay. I am Mariah's finger point. Really? Yes. Okay.
She should.
I don't.
I guess that's personal.
I don't know.
I never noticed.
She makes it to Madison Square Garden. LOL. No tour was needed, boo. No album was needed. I'm at Madison Square Garden.
She's Mariah.
But she's not Mariah. She's Billy. She's not Mariah. But she makes it. That was her dream at the. That was her dream 40 minutes ago at the beginning of this movie, and she's there. Just a few short montages away from. I wish I could just montage my way to my dreams. Wouldn't that be great?
Tell me about it. Sometimes I like montage when I'm getting ready.
Is this really? It really goes this fast? Okay, so she makes it to Madison Square Garden. She calls Dice. He doesn't answer because they are still in limbo, right? She calls Dice. He doesn't answer. But he does that stupid thing. So he's like right by the phone. He lets it ring out, and then he like goes to his keyboard and writes a song for her. But why didn't you answer the phone? Like, what are you doing? I don't want to talk to you, but I want to think about you. So he writes her a song.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm just gonna.
He writes her a song with no words, and there's no words. It's just the music. I mean, okay. And they telekinetically write the same song. Yes. She writes the words, and the melody matches whatever he's writing. Okay. LOL. Billy is practicing for her show, and she keeps messing up, and she's being a diva about it. She's practicing for the Madison Square Garden performance, so it hasn't happened yet. Billy is walking down the street in an awesome outfit. It's like a black motorcycle jacket. Her hair is up, black shirt, black pants, and Dice is also walking in the same kind of outfit. So I'm here for androgynous Mariah Carey. Dice, they're walking. They miss each other. They actually miss each other, not like they miss each other. They like walk by and they like just don't see each other. Blah blah. And then she goes up to the apartment. He just left, and she finds the song that he wrote, and she's like, "Oh my god, we wrote the same song!" And she sees he bought. She like writes a bee and a heart, and she like kisses it with her sparkly nude lipstick. Hashtag. Did you know? This is not a hashtag. Sidebar. Hashtag. Did you know that to find your perfect nude lip color, it's actually the color of your nipples? Wow. So imagine like you're there and just like, hey, let me check. In the middle of Sephora. That's a point for you. Okay.
Really?
That's what they say. Maybe it might be for black girls.
Mine are pink.
Well, maybe your perfect is like a pink nude. No.
Is a nude supposed to match your lips? It's not supposed to
No.
be like
Because then you just use a gloss, right? It's just supposed to be like a good neutral to your face. I don't think a nude should be the color of your lips.
Right. It needs to be like
Maybe a little darker. Anyways, that was my makeup corner. She kisses it with her frosty lipstick, and then she realizes they were at the same song. Yeah, and she sees he bought a ticket to her show. Like, aww. But, like, Sistren, he's buying a ticket to your show, but he won't communicate with you, and he cursed out your friends? Like, girl, why are you touched by that?
What exactly? Why are you touched by that?
He was rude to your friends, and he was rude to you. He was disrespectful to you. They miss each other again. Like, she's coming out the stairs. There's like, I kind of like this. There's a mattress coming out. They're like moving a mattress up the stairs. She's on one side, he's on the other, so they just miss each other again. So he goes up and he sees the kiss, and he's going to the this happened so fast. He's going to the show, and Terrence Howard shoots him. So you're not going to that show. This is dumb. This is dumb, Annie. I mean, but is it dumb? It's dumb. It's dumb. But I like.
I thought you defended glitter to the death. Why are you saying it's dumb?
No, I can. You know, I'm a complex human. I don't like. Okay, I don't like Billy. I don't like the romance of this movie. That's probably what's so forced.
Yeah,
I love the performance scenes are so good.
Exactly. This is why movies need to pass the Bechdel test, because like we didn't need any of that romance. This would have been a much more like stronger girl power movie. And frankly, we probably could have done more with her story and less montages if they had just cut the whole romance thing.
The performances are so strong, and I love the idea of her rising to fame, and like her being ghosted, and like the seedy underbelly of the industry, and like navigating it as a single woman, and blah.
Yeah, they can still definitely have elements of people trying to totally take advantage of her.
Yeah.
But like without him, she could take care of herself.
Did he have to die? I guess he had to die.
Yeah, that too.
Did he have to die?
Why did he have to die? Couldn't they have just had a happy ending?
Oof.
Where she wins?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is... Okay, let me go on.
Did she lose somebody? Didn't you say she wanted it to be autobiographical? Did she lose somebody?
You know, I haven't studied Mariah Carey's journey as much as I've watched Glitter, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
So she's at her show at Madison Square Garden. Well, actually, no. Everybody else is at her show, and they're like, "Where is she?" Blah blah blah. All the people behind the stage, and she's late. And then they turn on the television, and Dice is dead. Dice is dead, and so she walks in to that drama.
So story.
And yeah, kind of. I mean, I get that they're going for this tragedy type thing. It doesn't work. But I love this movie. Parts of it. So she still goes on with the show. A trooper. But so the crowd is going crazy.
True. Yeah, like
a trooper. Like, the show must go on.
The show must go on.
It's very
He's dead, but
the show must go on. What is that? The show must go on.
Wait. I interrupted you. What did she say?
Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge. Mariah Carey wanted a Moulin Rouge, and that's what we have here. Because they die.
Oh, you mean Come What May?
Somebody dies, yeah.
Come What May. Is that what you're trying to sing?
No, I said the show must go on. They do the show must go on. They sing that. When are we gonna cover Moulin Rouge?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
I wore that VHS to bits.
Oh God, that's such a good movie. What category should that be?
Musicals.
Musicals?
Moody musicals.
That one?
I have to think about it. But I could do it. She's like, okay, so this is what the point I wanted to make about this. So they're at the concert. The crowd is crazy. I guess they're hype off of one song, and she sold out Madison Square Garden, blah, blah. Maybe, no, a couple songs. But, like, the dance music is playing, the dancers are already out, and she's wearing, like, your Halo gown, right? The song you would sing Halo in. Like a gown that you don't move your legs in, but it's like dance music is playing. So I guess so she comes out and she's like, you know what? F all of that other stuff y'all wanted to hear. I'm going to sing the saddest song that I just wrote. Nobody's heard it yet. So I wrote it telekinetically with my boyfriend who just died today. She starts off with the sad song, and like, mind you, she only does one song because this is a movie. So the whole concert is one song.
The whole concert is one sad song that no one knows.
No one. How does the band know the song? She wrote it with she just saw it today.
They're professionals.
Because she did not take the music notes. She put a kiss on it and left it there, and then he saw it and died. So. Nobody passed it to the band. Whatever. So the band magically telekinesis is strong, so she also telekinetically.
Or she's like, follow my lead.
Yeah. Do you know Be a Star?
He was such a simple writer.
That was a Life Size reference. Did you catch it? No. In Life Size where she's like, gets the party going. She's like, do you know Be a Star? And he's like, well, I'll follow you. Oh, he knows it, boo.
That should be we need to do that.
Shine bright. Yes. So she sings You're Never Too Far Away. It's so good. Her voice is so milky. It sounds so good.
Like butter.
It sounds like the honey that she ordered a few scenes ago. And then, like, she does her one song. That's cute. Madison Square Garden, you only need to do one song. That's it. So she leaves in the same gown. She does not change. No sweats, no joggers. I'm wearing this Halo gown for the rest of today. Which, I mean, she's grieving. That's fine.
I would not want to take that gown off either.
She can wear what she wants, She's in this beautiful gown.
Fabulous way.
She's in a limo. No friends, no entourage. Sorry.
Wow. Way to make her sound pathetic.
No friends, no entourage, and she has a letter and a red rose from Dice that he somehow had time to deliver before he died. And maybe that's what he was delivering. Maybe that's what he was delivering when he was walking. Let's go with that.
Oh, actually, Shannon, I bet that's right.
Maybe that's what but he wasn't carrying it, so how would we know? Anyways, he gave her a red rose, and he gave her, I'm sorry. He gave her a red rose, and he gave her a letter. Okay, so let's get to the letter. So the letter communicates all the things that he was unable to say when he was alive, because why? Men can't communicate. And so it's like, I'm so sorry I said that. I'm so proud of you. And by the way, social services called, and your mom has been living here all along, and she's been looking for you too. So she tells... Why would he hold on to that information? Isn't that something you would call right away to say?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Why is he waiting? Because that's good news. She could have
commit suicide. Was Dice this bitch is gonna be more famous, and I wish her well, but I cannot. My masculine fragility cannot stand to live with it. So I'm gonna wish her well.
Wow, that's a theory I have not heard. I like it. So that's why he walked up to Terrence. He knew what Terrence had.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe like you said before, you were in what world? And he was because the cops did come and intervened that fight, I think.
But if you're telekinetic, it's not far off that you could be psychic.
Right?
You have telekinesis.
No, but I feel like he was Terrence, go ahead. I don't have your 100,000. Go ahead.
I'm just in Mariah's way. Take me out. I go to parties. I go to parties.
Gosh, okay.
I embarrass her. I have my shirt off.
He was
open.
Oh my God, I'm her Nazi going this way.
He's her Meek Mill.
Let's do this.
Let's be real. Meek Mill?
What?
Meek Mill.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Meek Mill was wearing crazy outfits when Nicki Minaj was taking pictures with Beyonce. You're just gonna embarrass her in front of Beyonce like that? But Beyonce still shouted about, so I guess it wasn't that bad. Anyways, so she's like, you know what, limo driver? I have my mom's address. So he drives her to Maryland in her concert dress, the friend, entourage. the mom is like wholesome and like meek and quiet now, and she comes out and they like hug and then they walk off into the sunlight. And Mariah's "Will So Note" carries us to the credits.
Yep.
And that's glitter.
Yep.
All right, our scores.
I loved it, but
I like our rewrite better. We're onto something, like, right?
I like our rewrite, yeah. How do we get her permission?
Mariah.
Also, don't.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Yeah.
That's our deal. Don't.
Copyright. And so, don't copy me. We said that Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 7. Cruel.
Beyond cruel.
We had women. We had people of color in front of and behind the screen. We had no gay characters, unless we're counting DaBrat, which I don't think she's out. Style. I love the style. So good. I love the music. Execution, no. Politics, Annie gave it a 45. I gave it a 62. And our Girls Interrupted score is altogether a 53.5. So, of course, we rated on diversity in front of and behind the camera and execution and politics of the story, pretty much. So with that said, let's cross over to another movie with a pop star trying to act. Annie's got Model Behavior. What are your, like, I love this. What are your favorite Disney Channel original movie? Like, I like this one. I love Stepsister from Planet Weird.
That is what I was about to say.
I love that one. There's some scary ones too. There's Don't Look Under the Bed was a good one.
Love Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yeah. We should do Get a Clue. That's kind of a later one, but
That's a good one.
Lindsay Lohan, they had some looks in that movie.
Get a Clue. Yes, actually, you're so right. And also, shout out to another podcast. Is that cool if I do that?
Yeah.
Because I haven't listened to this episode of theirs, but I saw they posted about Make-A-Wish, and I was like, oh my god, I love that movie.
Yes.
That's a Disney Channel. Oh wait, is that what it's called?
No, Wish Upon a Star is so good. I love that the one who plays the little sister, she was on Boy Meets World. There's something of, she's got a spark. I like her.
I want to know what happened to that actress. She is like so cute and so spunky.
I think she's on the queer spectrum.
Happened?
I feel it. She's on the queer spectrum. I'm just.
I
claim who I want.
What happened to her? She was really cool.
She was really cool. She's probably just somewhere quiet, minding her business, drinking water.
Do it anymore.
Like what Amanda Bynes should have done. Is Amanda Bynes okay? Have we got any reports on that? Amanda was so talented, or is.
Could we have an Amanda? Does she have movies, or did she just do TV?
Don't.
Oh wait, Big Fat Liar.
Don't do She's the Man Like That.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh wait, do we already have an episode set up for Amanda Bynes?
I think we have a Shakespearean episode. Movies based on Shakespeare in the works, and She's the Man is perfect for that. Also, it could be a cross-dress episode. Depends. All right, let's get into Model Behavior.
Okay. So, Model Behavior was a Disney Channel original movie, though I hope everyone knows that. Like, I hope that, like, people enjoyed this movie. Because you watched this back in the day, yeah, Shan?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I don't know, I just, like, some people didn't watch Disney.
Well, some people didn't have cable, so I feel for them. Oh, the guy from the 13th Year, he was in every one. The baby Lawrence brother. He was in every movie. He had so many. He had The Other Me, where he like cloned himself.
Oh my god.
The one where he becomes a mermaid. He was making bank, and then he did one with his brothers, right?
He did do a mermaid one.
Then he did the one with his brothers.
Weird.
Where they're farmers or something.
Oh my god, Matthew Lawrence was so fucking cute.
Is Joey the big one?
Joey's the oldest one, yeah.
He was cute in the farmer movies.
Yeah, he was never I was always like Math.
My Date with the President's Daughter. I think you claimed that one for one.
My Date with the President's Daughter.
She was cute, and she had a really cute dress in that movie.
Oh, that pink velvet dress. I've always wanted one like that.
And her alien ring. Yes. An icon. Okay, let's...
So yeah, model behavior. The pop star is Justin Timberlake.
JT.
So the movie starts out with our main character. Oh, wait. I have to do the... So there was no budget info because it's filmed in Canada.
You know, I think today's the 20th birthday of The Parent Trap.
Oh, really?
So talk about a movie where you play your own twin.
Oh, my God. Lilo. Do we want to do a Lilo episode?
Of course.
She canceled. Okay, good.
Is she...
What? Hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot that I need to pull up my...
Your little stats? Yeah, remember,
my little
Rotten Tomatoes does not cover
So, no, I
Disney
have
Channel
Rotten
movies. Oh, you do?
Oh, no, sorry. No, they don't. But I have an audience score. The audience score from Rotten Tomatoes was 65%.
Okay.
And so it came out in 2000. It was directed by Mark Rossman. And, like, the main girl is Maggie Lawson and also Kathy Lee Gifford. Thanks to Caddy. So the movie starts out with Alex Burrows at a party, and, like, she's talking to her friend, who's adorbs, Sharon, about how she wants to talk to this cute guy, and then he totally, like, burns her.
Oh, yeah, he tells her to move.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we're introduced to this very normal, your quintessential disgruntled teen
Yeah.
in suburbia life. And then, let's see, we doesn't it jump to Janine's life, who's the model?
Yes, and she has a... her
actress.
little brother's face is so snarky.
Her little brother's face is so snarky.
The little brother of...
It freaks me out.
What's the first girl's name?
What?
What's the... Alex?
Alex.
Her little brother is Daniel Clark from Degrassi. Yes, I had a big crush on him. He was not in the new Drake video. I guess they're not friends, but
Wait. Was the rest of Degrassi? Were other Degrassi people?
Yeah, he has like...
So I haven't seen it.
So the video for I'm Upset is like Drake and the Degrassi cast. And it's like a high school reunion. And like in this world, Drake can walk again, but JT is not alive. So, I have emotions. But Drake can walk again. The boy who shot him is alive, and Drake and his boys like run up on him. But JT's not alive. It's not fair. I'm upset. But apparently it's a funny story. Like the actor that played JT like got the email about the reunion or whatever, and he thought it was spam, so he didn't show up.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God! That's something I would do.
Like this is stupid. Drake doesn't want to talk to us. This is spam.
Yeah. Aww. Aww.
Drake and Spencer are still really good friends, so you know.
I wish I could like commiserate more. Like I said, I didn't really watch Degrassi.
You have time. Go back. You have to like order it on Amazon now.
Right?
Yeah, whatever. I know I can make it through.
I'd rather rewatch Daria now that you told me it's back.
Yes, Daria's back on Hulu.
Oops.
Get it while it's hot.
Because that's free, or at least I have a subscription to it.
Hulu is really good. Hulu is really good for TV. They have everything.
Wonderful.
I've been watching Love Island for like 4 days straight, which is like this British reality show where they're like trying to win love or something. I don't know. It's like really addictive though, and I'm fighting really hard to not slip into a British accent. Ooh. And I think I'm okay because that's offensive, but it's just been in my head this whole time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
I don't know. It's just stupid because I know my accent's gonna be bad, but I love Max. He's the cutest. I'm on the first season, though. I know everybody's watching the latest season, but there's like 40 episodes of each thing. And they're like 40 minutes long. I was like, this is too much. This is way too much content. But
that's awesome.
Because like the way they shot it is like it's over 6 weeks, and I guess they put out an episode every day.
Oh my god!
So everybody in England's watching it right now, but they're watching the latest season, which I'm just gonna watch the first one and skip to the fourth one, the last one. But in the first one, Max is my favorite. He's the cutest. I was mad at him because he was with this girl that I didn't like for a while, but now he's back with my girl Jess, so we're good. I love Zoe. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Max is the cutest.
Yeah. What? Okay. So yeah, we see Janine, who's a supermodel, who again is like played by the same actress, which really like this should be on. I'm gonna shout out another podcast. This should be on How Did This Get Made? I wonder if they'd ever do a Disney movie because like that two people looking completely identical that aren't related.
It's so dumb.
It's really dumb.
You know what we're missing? Okay, so we're talking about people who play their own twins, right? But what about, which Lizzie McGuire movie is something I think of.
That could have been a category all on its own.
I like that, people who play their own twins. But what about Sister, or Tia and Tamara's movie where, like, one is the grandma?
Oh my god, I love that movie. We need to have a Tia and Tamara episode.
Tamara's husband, the grandpa, he was so hot. Like, he was a grandpa.
When he was young?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't know why I needed to clarify that. But
I wake up in a cold sweat sometimes thinking about how handsome he was.
Handsome. Oh my god! Wow!
I think Taj is in that movie too.
Aww.
He's a smart little brother. Yeah, he was little.
He was such a fucking adorable child. Oh my god.
I think you look like my brother.
Aww.
Tia and Tamara just turned 40.
What?
Yes.
Wow, that's insane. Let's have a Tia and Tamara episode. Are you down?
Okay.
Or
yes.
Okay,
yes.
you don't sound that.
But what do I know besides that movie?
They had a few more of those Disney movies.
You know, they were in The Hot Chick for like a hot second, and I really like The Hot Chick. I'm showing all my bad movie taste here. I liked The Hot Chick.
Or we could do like twin movies.
Twin movies? Yeah, I'm with it.
You could pick that, and I'll pick the fucking.
Hey, a New York Minute is incredible.
Honestly, the Olsen twins might be there. Yeah, maybe we should just do separate. I don't know.
A New York Minute. They have Ashley's trying to get into college, and Mary Kate
is kind of great.
Mary Kate is trying to go see a Simple Plan music video. She's me. And then they go to a salon, and like a black salon, and it's not cringy. Like, they have, like, a makeover montage, but it's somehow not racist. I don't know. Go on.
I don't remember any of that. Kathy Lee Gifford is introduced then. She's a mom who, like, is extremely scarily controlling.
Stage mom. A momager.
Stage mom. She's, like...
A Kris Jenner.
She, like,
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Yes.
Yeah, oh my god, Kris Jenner, oh my god, you're so right. Like, even the hair and all their outfits. Mm-hmm. Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. Okay. But she, like, watches what her daughter eats and stuff, and, like, her kid is a little adult. And then cut to her watching herself on TV, and I loved her room. Like, I remember growing up and being like, oh, that's so cute, and, like, trying to, like, decorate mine like that with, like, the netting. And
I love a teenager room in a movie, yes.
Yeah, right? It's just the colors are so great and stuff. But she's, like, watching herself on TV, and, like, she, like, doesn't like Justin Timberlake, which I don't understand. But yeah. And she like loves food and starts writing down a cake recipe. Then the next day, Alex, the suburban girl, she wants to get into a fashion program. Let's see. Her mom. What? Sorry, my handwriting's so bad.
It's cool. She wants to go to a program. She has to cater with her dad, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I said Twin Towers. That's what I said. Sad face. I was like, what is next to sad face? Sorry.
The Twin Towers, of course.
Monique, my latte is what I wrote down. Yeah, it cuts back. It just cuts back and forth. It's just like establishing their lives. Basically, one's a famous brat and one's like a disgruntled normal teen. Neither of them are very happy because, yeah, neither of them are getting what they want to do. Then Janine, the famous one, is having like a book signing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Alex's family is catering it, and they bump into each other, and Janine drags her off to the bathroom, and she's like, "We look alike," and like, oh, yeah, they just like she tells her about her boring life, like eating cafeteria stuff, and Janine's like, "Wow, this is fascinating." I thought that was funny. And then, do you like that song, "Hello World"?
I don't remember. Who is it by?
It's like, "Hello World, this is me." It's just in this movie.
So okay. I'm sure it's great.
But anyway, montage. She basically convinces her to switch places. They switch places. They don't tell each other anything.
I know. Like I need like notes. Yeah, you're right.
Like what? Like in real life, which that would be really funny to make like a real version of this. Is like a real. Like what would happen? Like people would be like, "What is wrong with me?"
Like
you know
in the Parent Trap, like they were like 11, and they gave full on descriptions for everything they would need. This is how you call him. This is what you do. The like montage of them practicing that goddamn handshake. Like they made sure each other was prepared.
Prepared. These two were just like balls to the wall. Let's go.
Just do it. Just do it.
So then, there's Alex signs the autographs and she's nice, and then Janine starts working as a normal teenager. Cut to Janine, I guess, coming down to breakfast. Those pancakes look so good. That's the only reason I mentioned this.
TV or like movie breakfast always looks really good, and then like they'll like pop a strawberry in their mouth, like I'm late for school, bye. Like if you don't eat that,
I know. Oh, what a waste! I would take it with me.
And it's always like sun shining outside. When I go to school, it's dark, you know?
Right. That's so true. Oh my god, I remember waking up in the morning and it being dark and like walking to the bus stop in the dark.
Yes. They're like...
And the sun coming up like while you're on the bus.
They're like eating it at like 11 a.m. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
But it works. It works.
Let's see. Then what happens? Oh, Sharon. So then we see her at school, at this high school. Sharon is so cute, but like you said, to kind of token.
Oh yes, the best friend. Yes, the Asian best friend. Or maybe Latina. I'm not sure.
I think the mean girl is pretty, but Shannon doesn't.
Oh yeah, I just don't. I don't. That's fine. That's fine.
But then, let's see. The mean girls like mean to her right off the bat. And let's see. The photo. Oh, the photographer. I did it again.
Oh yeah, he's gross.
He's gross. Ew. Like kind of like.
He's lecherous. He's like, his voice is so weird.
Like this girl's supposed to be 16.
I know.
Whether or not she's a professional, and he's saying things that are extremely inappropriate. Especially after when he starts taking pictures of her, like liking her vulnerability.
Ah, yes. Yeah. That's like child porn terminology.
Yes, exactly. Ew. I was so grossed out. Ugh.
With an eye patch. Do you think the eye patch was his choice, or?
Oh my god.
He's like, my character has an eye patch.
Honestly, no, it's probably that damn costumer. Like, oh my god, and let's give him this because he is fabulous. It's just like, no, lady. Okay. Then what happens?
You tell me, girl. I wrote down free clothes. So I think she gets free clothes. She gets like a clothing allowance.
So first, Justine at the school, she like she's behaving, and I do think this is interesting commentary, is like someone who's normally treated like a little adult being put back into like
you can't do it.
Really rigid, truly environment of a suburban teenager like classroom. She's like talking back to the teacher and stuff, and like everyone thinks she's really cool because of it. But like,
she lacks social awareness. Like she doesn't have social cues.
Yeah, she really doesn't have. Yeah.
I bet the teacher's like, she was homeschooled. Like, what is going on?
Right. Where did this child get dropped from? So then, we see Alex out and about. She runs into Justin Timberlake. We see him for the first time. He's so adorable, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he's a good little actor.
He has the chops.
Yeah, and like you said, I wrote down she gets a sick shopping budget.
And they don't even need it.
Living the dream. I know they don't even need it. I want a shopping budget.
I know. How do we get one?
I don't know. Let's see. Then we go back to the school, and Janine pours milk on the mean girl. That was funny.
Got milk? It's not even funny.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Hey, that was funny. No, that was funny. But hey, Justin, got milk? He's like, oh. He's so into it.
Oh.
Do I? Do it.
Yeah. Then Janine's like loving being a high school student. Alex befriends Monique, the assistant, who's adorable.
I know.
Didn't you say you were Monique?
I'm Monique, yes.
Yeah.
If I'm picking one we should pick a person who we are in each movie. In this movie, I'm Monique. In the last movie, I was DaBrat, definitely.
Who am I?
You're Billy. Who are you?
Really?
I don't know. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be Dice? You can't be Dice. He's terrible.
No, I mean, I would love to be Billy if that's allowed.
Go ahead. You're Billy.
Who am I in this one? I'm probably Janine by this point. I'm kind of cunty.
No, be the pretty mean girl that you like.
Oh,
got milk.
In high school?
I'm Monique.
Okay. Let's see. Then they both... Okay, so then they, like, call each other, and they're like, let's stay switched for a little longer, because, like, we both got booze now. And they both go on dates with said men, and...
At the same restaurant.
At the same restaurant, and they even talk in the bathroom. They do that mirror
That
scene.
iconic mirror scene that has never been tried again, because who could? Your fave could never.
Yeah, no, it is iconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it, but I can't imagine seeing that in something. Would you get excited?
What?
Or would you be like, oh my god, they're copying?
Yeah. Imagine.
And also, this is really like it's silly.
It's silly, but
It's iconic. Though.
I stand a legend.
You know what? It could be. You know what? I would tolerate it in something like Shakespearean, maybe.
Maybe, but I feel like it can only work in a Disney
whimsical.
Channel original movie.
Yeah, or Disney. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so I don't know why they both go insult their dates, but they do that, and then they switch back. I
kind of get it, because they hate their dates in real life. They hate in real life as themselves. They hate their dates, or like
they are kind of like
the normal girl is mad at Justin the character, because he like blew her off at that party, and then Janine is mad at Justin Timberlake because he
didn't want to date him at all.
Is apparently a player. She thinks he's a player.
Oh,
and like fake.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. Excuse me. It's been a few days since I saw You're right. That is a good reason. I would be like, why now too?
Yeah. Oh, now you like me? But what happened to, especially the normal girl? Because like, what happened to the weeks, the months, the years I put into this, and you like blew me off at that parparty? Now you want to date me? What is it?
Right. Ugh. So the nosy little brother from Degrassi shows up with a video camera. I want an old school video camera like that.
Yeah, I do too.
And he's at the restaurant. I don't know how he figures out how to get there. Again, how to escape it.
I know, because that's like it's like New York City, and he lives in a suburb, and he's a kid. But he gets there.
Yeah. But anyway, he like tapes them switching places, so now he has blackmail on them. Then they go to go-karting. Oh, Janine and Justin do, which was cute. I want to go go-karting. That was cute. And then JT kisses Alex. Oh my god!
And he takes. We forgot to say he doesn't even want to model. He's like, just in it for grad school, but he wants to be an astrologer. Like from one superficial star to the next. Like yes. A+ writing. I bet they were in the writing room like, yes, we did that. We did that.
Pat's up on that. Janine also likes Justin. Why did I write down Eric?
Eric?
Are you sure his name's not Eric?
Maybe his name is Eric. His name's Eric. No, wait.
Yeah, it is.
What's Justin Timberlake's name in the movie?
Jason.
His name's not Justin. His name's Eric. He looks like a boy I went to school with named Justin. I'm sorry.
Aww.
I ruined this. No, I didn't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Justin's always suck. No offense.
Sorry.
I'm just like, sorry. I've never
Sorry, Justin Timberlake. You're kind of
yeah.
onto something. They do.
I don't know, yeah.
Name a good Justin.
It's not your fault. Your mom named you Justin. Or your dad. I don't know why I did that.
Just in case I don't
okay.
make it home tonight. Go ahead.
Sorry. Where did I leave off? Oh, Kathy Griffin comes back. She comes back early.
Okay.
What? What? What's wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm struggling.
You're stuttering. You're buffering.
I'm sorry. I buffer, y'all. The body guy. What was that? Body by Jake. He must have been like a '90s person.
Oh yeah, he's like a Sean T, not Ashanti, but Sean T, the Tybo guy.
Bodybuilder? Oh, Tybo guy. Yeah.
He does like Tybo. He does Insanity. Sean.
Oh yes,
T.
I know exactly who. He's huge.
He is cute. So when I was doing Insanity.
No, huge.
Oh, I thought you said he was cute.
Did you? I'm not really into muscles like that.
His face is cute though. Like when I was doing Insanity, I would be like, let me just pause for a second and drink my water and look at you and look at Sean T. Not Ashanti.
I just don't. Yeah.
Ashanti, you stay. Great. Yes.
Let's see. Alex calls Eric during class. I was like, question mark, why?
Hey, but he answered.
That's true. Ooh, he likes her. Does what she says.
You're right. Annie told me boys like to be abused, and she really knows.
They do it. That sounds really bad, I guess, out of context. But like.
Oh yeah, not abused, but like they like to be.
Like, they like it when you like boss them around.
Manhandled a little bit.
But just verbally, yeah, just like, and not like to me, but yeah, boss them around a little bit. They like it.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's their own issue to deal with.
Remind me to tell you something after I get.
Okay, I'm ready.
I don't want to do it on there.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
But yeah,
I get to hear a secret.
Then we see the fashion show, and she rips the dress.
Aw, it's kind of like Lizzie McGuire when she's in that igloo dress.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that movie.
Maybe I look like someone out there. People say Jordan Sparks all the time. I don't know.
You know what? I do think. Have you ever noticed that, like, when you go different places, like, people do look similar to, like, other places you've been? Like, you'll meet somebody, like, it's like, whoa, you look just like so-and-so. but like it happens all over. Does that happen?
Oh yeah, the gene pool is shallow. Because like, how are they finding people who look like Tupac, like exactly like him all the time?
Did I tell you about have we discussed the Bernie Sanders being related to Larry David?
No.
There's an ancestry show, and they are cousins, and they had no idea. They are cousins. But now it makes so much sense.
That's so like, yeah, they do. They do.
The dream. We're all Sims. Okay. So actually, maybe I shouldn't shit on this movie because maybe there is something exactly like
True. Go for it. Okay. She rips the dress.
She rips the dress. I said it upsets me. She's so mean to Sharon.
The girl you like?
Yeah.
She's you in the movie, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I like Sharon. Yeah.
No, not Sharon. Oh, I'm thinking of the mean girl. Sorry.
Oh.
The got milk girl, the lactose intolerant girl.
Oh yeah. No.
She's like, "Where's my almond milk?" I haven't tried oat milk. Have you tried oat milk?
I feel like I've had that in coffee, and it is okay.
They say it's the best one for coffee.
Did you hear? I don't know if it was a joke, because sometimes I don't pick up on jokes because I'm dense. But someone was saying, it was Stephen Colbert, that like they're gonna stop labeling almond milk and soy milk.
I just read that. Yeah, they're gonna stop labeling things that are not from cows, I guess, milk. Or maybe from animals, so I'm sure they're not going to. Because they're trying to, because the milk industry is like falling. People are asking for alternatives all the time because it's not good for us.
We don't want it.
We're
so
not
they
baby
think that's going to save it?
Yeah, I'm still not going to drink it.
I'm still not going to want it.
Yeah. I'm ready for them to like make more alternatives. Like,
I should go vegan again, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready. Like once they get this cheese on lock, this vegan cheese, I'm with it.
Supposedly Chow cheese is very good. This is not an ad.
What is in Chow? Oh, that's the name of it?
Chow cheese is a vegan cheese.
That's the name of it?
Like
okay.
A whole paycheck.
Well, like, what do they do? Do they do like a brie? Do they do like a goat? Do they do like, I need a strong, I'm not looking for a cheddar, you know. Maybe a sharp cheddar.
No, it's definitely like those kinds that are like, they've got like a coconut garlic herb cheese.
That sounds kind of good. I need something that pairs well with wine.
Apparently it tastes good cold and melted.
Okay.
Which most of vegan cheese only tastes good warmed up. But
Okay.
This one tastes good cold as well.
Okay, I could be with it.
Yeah. Ooh, next time you come out here, I'm going to take you to Cruisers because they have amazing vegan pizza.
Yeah.
It's like better than normal pizza.
Y'all have everything over there. Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
Apparently tomato bread is a good vegan alternative. Somebody told me that.
Okay, wait. Sorry.
Anyways.
Tangents out the ass. Okay. This is... I really shouldn't smoke. This is weed. Because I get so, like, chatty.
It's fine.
Okay, sorry.
It's a podcast.
When... Reading my notes. Oh, the 90s trope of, like, wow, glasses magically transform.
Oh, yeah.
This is so funny.
Have you tried taking your glasses off and putting down your hair? Wow.
Wow. Wow. Model.
Don't do anything.
I wanted her to be cross-eyed. Like, sorry, that's me. Janine forgot about her interview. Or, like, Alex forgot about her interview. Like, the real girl. Like, even though they switched places, wouldn't she be like, hey, so I got this really important interview.
I feel like they were...
Janine, shouldn't she have been better?
Yeah. Janine, they're missing a few opportunities here because Janine was, like, super obsessed with food naturally, so wouldn't she have, like, excelled at the catering business?
Yes, I agree.
Or, like, wanted to pursue something, like, chef-related as a normal person. And then she should have been better at this fashion interview. She should have been better at, like, bullshitting and, like, talking designers that she liked. Like, even if she was just doing that, like, you've worked with them, sweetie. You should have some kind of taste. Like, this is your profession.
Yeah. Even, like, her mom noted, like, ooh, your style looks, like, more polished.
Okay. But she just couldn't talk about it. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of weird that Alex loved fashion but didn't dress well.
Right?
Yeah.
I know people like that, though.
Okay, well, bring them out. She's talking about me, you guys.
No, I am absolutely not. Again, I'll tell you after.
Yay!
Who that learn was about.
After the party is the after party.
Okay, so basically... They're talking on the phone, and they're both basically like, "Oh, I fucked up. Me too. I want to switch back." And she was like, the rich girl said, "It has bothered me." I was like, ugh, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, especially when you have to mow it.
Yeah, what is she
I was
talking
like,
about?
You little... Sorry. You little brat. Like, we're a little rich brat. But anyway. So then they switched back. I said I kind of felt bad for Alex. I'd probably, like, try to get emancipated after an experience like that. Once I've been, like, pretty much a little adult. Yeah. I wouldn't want to have to go back to school either. Sociopath Janine can't be vulnerable in her photo shoot. So they're both just, like, struggling back in their real lives. And Janine misses the boring boy, and then Alex finds clarity when she's staring into a trophy case. What did she think of then? Did you find that? I don't know what that clarity was. But anyway, are you still there, Shannon? Am I boring you?
She finds what? Sorry?
Clarity. She, like, they had this cut of her, like, smiling weirdly into a trophy case, and I was like, what are we supposed to realize here?
I don't think I was looking at that.
Oh, okay. No, all good. But then, so we'll jump to the ending. It's Greenfield High's
little prom.
Prom.
Nobody's Angel is playing.
I
right?
wrote that down too.
Yes.
Their outfits are so cute.
Their Boy Meets World episode, iconic.
Wait, do I remember this?
Shan, like, they're on, like, a road trip, Shan and Corey, and Shan, like, is in love with one of them, and, like, they're convincing him to, like, stay.
Oh, yes!
In whatever town they're in.
Oh, my God. Nobody's Angel. Let's see. That really was mean of, like, Alex's parents to ground her on prom. Like, that's mean parents.
Was it prom or, like, just a dance?
Oh, or was it just a fall dance? On YouTube, I couldn't find the last scene, and on YouTube it said prom. I had to, like, search separately for the ending,
what kind of...
weird. But
did you ever watch Motocrossed? Now,
oh, I loved that movie.
I love Motocross. Maybe we'll get into, like, a gender bender category or whatever, but Motocross was the bomb.
Yes. When we had that little hiccup, I ran into my neighbor outside, and I asked him, he was like, I want to be a guest, and I was like, what's your favorite movie? And he said something,
Did he say Motocrossed?
No, he said something, Drumline. And I was like, who's in that? And he was like, Nick Cannon. I was like, oh my God, we were just talking about Nick Cannon, so maybe we can have a Nick Cannon
we didn't
episode.
say it. Okay, so earlier we had said Nick Cannon should have been Max Beesley. He should have been Dice. And our connection broke, so I never got to hear your response to should Nick Cannon have been Dice.
I think that maybe this movie would have been a hit if that was the case. Because they have chemistry.
Okay, so reimagine Glitter, but Nick Cannon is Dice. Although he would have been at 20 when that came out, because she was 30. He has to be at least... He would have been a baby.
He would have been a baby.
Like, fresh off of all that. Like, it wouldn't have been great.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it would have been weird.
He's a child.
He's a child. Sorry. Back to... That's my flash.
I can't get over that. I'm sorry. That's so funny.
I'm 20. Do you mind? I said that to someone, guys. No, I didn't. I thought about it. Right? Or did I say it?
You said it to me.
I said it to you. Okay, but anyway. But that was me being old, by the way. I'm making this sound weird. I'm digging a hole. Okay, I'm going back to the movie. Wait, that sounds even weirder. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That's a long story. So at the dance, prom, school dance, whatever.
The dance prom, yeah.
Yeah, they don't, why they wouldn't assume the other one was there, I don't understand, but they're both like, oh my god, you're here. They literally run into each other, and then they're busted, because, like, the families have shown up, the boys have shown up, and then they're like, oh, we weren't having any fun.
We hated our lives.
I thought that was funny that that's what she said the reason was. We weren't having any fun. I was like, oh my god. But I understood what they did mean, that, like,
they weren't enjoying their lives.
They weren't enjoying their lives, and kids deserve to enjoy their lives.
Yes. They didn't ask to be born. At least they could enjoy their existence.
Yes, they could enjoy their little existences. So then, and then they both have happy, resolved relationship problems with their parents and their men's, and then it's happily ever after.
Yeah, but they don't switch boyfriends, which you'd think they would, because she's...
Oh, I kind of like that they don't.
What does Janine get out of this?
She gets a guy that likes her for her instead of who her celebrity.
I guess.
Which is maybe something... Yeah.
I guess.
Which is something she's not used to.
Okay, I'll let it slide. All right, so... model behavior.
Behavior.
What did you say was the audience score?
65%.
Okay, it's pretty high.
Yeah.
So more people enjoyed this than they did Glitter. So of course we rate it on half of the score is based on diversity in front of and behind the camera, and then the other half is based on enjoyability, politics, blah blah. You can find all of this on our website under Rating to Exhale. And I gave it a 44. Andy gave it a 37.5.
Wait, I gave it a 31.
Wait, no. Andy gave it a... Sorry, blah, blah, blah. Start over. I gave it a 44. Andy gave it a 31. Altogether, Girls Interrupted score is 37.5.
Yes.
So.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it was... we didn't really talk about it, but, like, there wasn't a lot of representation on races. We had, like, one... token best friend, right?
Yeah, token.
No LGBT.
Asian
I mean, it is
friend.
Disney. I guess they don't do that. All the bodies were pretty similar.
Yeah, it was pretty hostess cake of a film.
Pretty male and white behind the camera. I guess it passes the Bechdel test, but I mean, yeah, they're talking to each other. They're fine.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
Daniel Clark got his check. Adorable. I think she's actually in that one movie. No, she's in Psych, right? She's on Psych. This actress.
Who?
Have you ever seen Psych?
No, I haven't.
Psych is on, like, USA. It's like a cop show, but he's a psychic and he helps the cops. But he's like a fake psychic.
Oh, nice.
That's why it's like Psych, because it's like a joke.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty perfect name. The only other name that I could think of that's, like, so good is, like, Legally Blonde. Think about how good of a name that is. Like, it could have been so much worse of a name.
It was such a good name. I love that movie.
Blonde.
Reese Witherspoon, I love
Blonde
you.
lawyer.
She's like my guilty
Legally
pleasure.
Blonde is such a good name. Such a good title. And so is Psych. Okay? So we gave our scores. You can, of course, add your scores to the list by going to our website. I don't know what movie we're doing next, but you will find out when it shows up.
TVA.
TVA?
Yes, and TBD.
Please follow all of our stuff. Annie, any announcements?
No.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much for listening. We love you guys. Please follow, subscribe, and share and stuff. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode. We'll be back next time with a new pair of movies. In the meantime, please follow, rate, review, subscribe, and share the show. Let us know how you felt about the movies. See you next time.